Stories like this is what makes a lot of people second guess if they really want to go into a relationship online. This whole incident happened back in 2020, but it's still fresh in a lot of people's memory. On the 14th of May, Janet Ogbonaya, a 55 years old widow, decided to search for love on Facebook. As she was searching, she came across a guy called Johnson Emmanuel, a 39 years old guy. So they decided to start a conversation, and Janet thought to herself, wow, Johnson is a fine guy, and decided to talk for a while. They built trust and they decided to meet in person. But unknowingly to her, Johnson had an ulterior motive in meeting her. That very fateful day where she left her apartment in Gwagwalada and traveled all the way to Yokohama in Abuja to meet Johnson. Johnson decided to do something gruesome. Johnson decided to do something unimaginable. On that very fateful day, as they sat in his apartment, they were drinking, they were instigating a conversation, everything was going smoothly. Unknowingly to Janet, Johnson has laced her yogurt drink with a substance that was going to make her dizzy. After she drank the yogurt drink, she began to feel dizzy and she passed out. Johnson decided to strangle her and decided to also do something gruesome after strangling her. He took her car, took it to a repair shop and changed the color of the car, changed the receipt of the car, changed everything of the car to his name, and involved his brothers, Success Emmanuel and Gideon Emmanuel, in also committing that gruesome crime. After that, he called them that their mother has been kidnapped, and for them to see their mother, they need to pay a ransom of 5 million naira. Gideon Emmanuel and Success Emmanuel were also involved in carrying the mother's Janet's body and disposing it in a sockaway pit. So when the whole thing was beginning to heat up, they decided to leave Abuja and travel back to their hometown in Imo State to lay low. But unfortunately for them, the police is going to still catch up with them. So as they traveled back to Imo, they sold the property they were staying in Abuja because it was said that it was Johnson Emmanuel who owns the property that they buried Janet inside that sockaway pit. So they decided to dispose of the evidence and sold the property there in the house so that police won't be able to investigate, or even if they investigate, they will be far gone from that place. So the three brothers decided to leave that Abuja they were staying and travel all the way to Imo to reside. But unfortunately for them, their nemesis is still going to catch up with them because the police did their investigation and they tracked them all the way to Imo State. After tracking them all the way to Imo State, they arrested them and got the car that they already sold, changed the paint, changed the name, changed everything about the car, and recovered it to the family. So the brothers decided to take the police where they buried Janet Ogbonaya. It was a gruesome crime. It was something unimaginable because her body was already decomposing and everybody in the environment were very agitated, were very angry because they have been suspecting Johnson Emmanuel of foul play for a long time. They even think that maybe this is not his first killing, this is not his first crime he has been committing. He has been doing a lot of things in that Yokohama environment, and they thought to the police that maybe they need to do proper investigation to actually see if he has also done a lot of crimes like this because his his source of income was sketchy. The way he lived his life was sketchy. A lot of people were saying that he was a fake person, that he was into fraud, he was into a lot of things. So police has done their due diligence by doing proper investigation in regards to the case, and I know that they will be sentenced to the right time, jail time, or maybe even given death penalty in this crime they have actually committed, because this crime they have committed has brought a lot of stigma to a lot of people that will be finding love online, to a lot of people that want to seek for solace online and do a lot of things online because they have spoiled the space of the internet. So if you like true crime stories like this, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and share.